Hello and welcome to another video from TheSavageTrout on YouTube, and it is episode 56 of my FIFA 15 Burnley career mode, and it is the beginning of season 3. I am continuing with this. I really don't give a crap where I finish this season, I'm just going to go for it. So we'll just see what happens. It'd be nice to win a cup, maybe get into top 4, even win the league. I doubt that would happen though. But yeah, we're just going to go for it, try and bang out this season 3. In about 2 months, but well, by the time obviously FIFA 16 comes out, so we can move on to a different career mode. But I just thought starting a new career mode, there's no point, and I might as well keep this going because I don't want to just be doing F1, to be honest. So anyway, in this episode we will be facing West Ham at home, and then we'll face Newcastle away, and then Arsenal at home. So it's not going to be an easy start, especially after, I mean, our last 2 games against Germany and Holland, and now we're going into 3 very tough games in the league. In terms of our transfer dealings, we really haven't done much, which was slightly worrying. We've got a lot of players who obviously we brought in on loans. So obviously Ake, Guidetti has gone, other people have gone, Ibe's gone, there's a lot of players gone. So we're quite down to bare bones at the moment. We've only brought in one player, Hector Bellerin, to help him with our right back issues, although he's not as high rated as I thought he might be. But hopefully he'll deliver the goods. But we're probably bringing in another striker. You'll see who that is after this game. But at the moment we're only limited to the 2 strikers, Jerome and Jutskovic up front, as we have sold Danny Ings to Stoke for 3.5 million. But we really needed another centre back or 2, and then another midfielder, really, especially with Arfield possibly leaving as well, because he wants to leave to Aston Villa. So it's West Ham to start the season. I'll be happy with a point in this, to be honest, considering the options that we have for this game. But let's get into it. Going for a long throw, and it ends up coming to Ravel Morrison. And that's Andy Carroll, and oh no, that's the last thing we needed. Mark Noble down injured. Oh my word, this has been an absolutely dreadful start to the season, and we're only 26 minutes in. Jones is going to have to come on, so that we really need a central midfielder to be honest, to bring another one in. So that's not good. Hopefully it's not a long-term one. It's not a great ball. It's a good ball into Boyd. Inside to Marnie. Over to Jones. Pokes it through, and it's a nice snapshot hit there by Jerome. But it only just tests the keeper, and that's pretty much the only shot we've had all half, really. It's been a pretty lacklustre game, to be frankly honest, so far. We've created a few chances, but as you can see, that's the only one that's been on target. At least we've had more possession and we've been dominating the game, and you know, if we can get a goal, we can get a goal and maybe steal the win here. But as I said, I'll be happy with a point in this game. Marnie does well, and Dean Marnie here making the run through, and Dean Marnie, oh, it took a deflection. It looked like it was a terrible shot, but it takes deflection and saved by the keeper. Fantastic run by Marnie, but unlucky. Ball into the box and it's headed away. Okay guys, then we're making a substitution. Arfield, despite wanting to leave, is coming on for Boyd, and we're changing to a 4-3-3 as well, just to try and go a bit more attacking, because we really don't have any more attacking options. And Arfield causing some problems here, and it's back to Jutskovic. Oh, just a poor finish straight at the keeper, and that is all she wrote. And right at the end there, we had a real chance to go and win that game, and steal 3 points in what was a pretty poor game, to be honest. It was just sort of the typical early season game, and I think our season is really going to kick off when we play Newcastle and Arsenal and have a few more additions in the side. Okay guys, it is now the Newcastle game, and it is not going to be easy. We have made 2 new signings. Van Volswinkel has come in, so we've signed another Norwich striker, but this time Van Volswinkel, even though he wasn't in real life, he is Premier League quality. He is tried and tested on my other career mode where he was banging in the goals before he got injured. Hopefully that won't happen in this, and hopefully it wasn't just the service that was the main thing that helped him last time. We've also brought back Ake as well to go in the centre-back position, so that's a good move. Now we're really looking at bringing in someone in central midfield, and I'm also looking at a Corey or maybe someone else up front as well, but I need to bring the central midfielders in first, really. They're sort of younger players that I've been looking around at. As you can see, Pasalic there from Chelsea looks pretty good, but we'll see what happens on that front. Who really knows? But we're definitely looking to bring in more players, but hopefully Van Volswinkel can get in to well, can have a decent start here and score on his debut, and he's got the perfect strike partnership with Jutskovic as well there.
Create too many chances. I just think they'll lose because defensively they haven't been great this season.
What? Wow, the commentator just said, oh, they haven't been great defensively this season, and we've played one game and we didn't concede in it. Good job, FIFA. Or good job, EA, I should say. Oh no, it's well worked. Good save, very good save, because Anita was right in there. Admittedly, it wasn't a great finish, but Heaton had to do it there to keep us in the game and make sure we didn't concede. And oh my god, he almost completely just threw all that away almost by punching it, but luckily it just went over. And oh my god, he just can't get to it at the moment. Well guys, it's half time, and it's sort of been the opposite to how it was in the last game, but the same at the same time. As you can see, we really haven't had any chances. Newcastle had the majority of the chances, but again, it hasn't been an enthralling game. Probably the reason it's still 0-0, but we haven't really been able to create much. The passing has been poor. Marnie is slightly injured as well, so we need to try and do something or change something up here, really. Oh, it's through Sissoko. Good save by Heaton again. He's really keeping us in this. Fantastic save. And oh, Marnie's done well considering he's half dead. Jutskovic here. Out over to Kitely. Back to Jutskovic. Kitely again. Can play it back to Ben Mee. Inside to Kitely. Jutskovic on the turn, and he's found a bit of open room for himself. Oh, it's off the post. I don't think it's going to be that close at all. We've got the corner, and now the game really is on because that's our first chance. Santon. Ball into the box. It's a good one. It's a nice header away, though. Oh, it's Anita. Superb save by Heaton again. He's really keeping us in this. Okay, guys, it's triple substitution. We have Arfield, Wallace, and Jerome coming on. Hopefully they can maybe make a difference. Van Volswinkel is staying on. Quick chance here. Good ball into Bellerin. And it's a good ball in. Oh, he's got in front! Oh, fantastic! The 87th minute, and Van Volswinkel has got his goal on his debut. And it's the other signing, Hector Bellerin, with the cross. And the perseverance, he gets in front of his defender, and that is why I bought him, because he can just get that extra yard on the defender and put his head on it and score, and he works perfectly for my style of football that I play on FIFA. It's the second goal of the season, so he must have scored for Norwich in the first game. That is fantastic. And we have stolen it at the death here. Arfield puts it into the box, headed away, but there it is. We've beaten Newcastle. Looks like Ake might have got injured at the end of that, but somehow we haven't conceded a goal yet, and we are unbeaten, and we've just beaten Newcastle away. And that has really got our season underway, and if we can bring a few signings in now, then it's looking a bit better for the Arsenal game, because we can't just rely on Van Volswinkel to carry us, but that was a brilliant header. Only 2 shots on target. We got thoroughly dominated in that game, but we were able to win the game, and that's something we couldn't do a lot last season. Okay guys, it is the Arsenal game, and I'm pleased to say that we've actually had a lot of transfer dealings since the Newcastle game. We have brought in two central midfielders. Michael Carrick has come in from Manchester United. Obviously he's quite old, so it's not the greatest move in terms of age. But still, he's a solid figure to have in there, really, especially with someone like Noble. He can just sort of do the dirty work, and Noble can plough forwards. We've also brought in this guy from Chelsea, 72 rated, and he's actually got some decent stats, to be honest. 81 reactions, aggression's not too bad. So, you know, he's 71 finishing as well. He isn't too bad. So, and weak foot 5-star as well. So I just sort of was searching around and found him, and I thought this is a decent buy. I think I actually only got him on loan, but if he's decent, I may actually try and buy him. It also looks like we're going to bring in Jose Perez to get a fourth striker option for about 2 million, and then we'll probably maybe want to bring in one more defender, sort of just for cover. And then I think our transfer dealings will be done unless something else comes up, and to be honest, it's getting towards the end of the transfer window anyway. So as you can see, that was the lineup. Carrick will start for his first game for the club, and I may also bring Pasalic on later in the game. But Noble back in the side after injury to come back in for Marnie, who is injured for 3 weeks, by the way. So this is a big game. Arsenal, they're right above us, and if we can win this game, I'll say it's been quite a successful episode, and will give me hope for season 3, really. Oh, that's a good ball, and Dumbia will cause us problems. Podolski's still playing for Arsenal, weirdly. Oh, Debussy, good ball in, headed away. Oh, not a great touch by Monreal, but we couldn't take advantage. That's a good ball in again. Oh, Dumbia off the bar. It's off the bar again, and we've got very lucky there. We should have conceded our first goal of the season, but the FIFA gods seemingly like us today. And it's going to break loose here for Carrick, of all people. And Carrick on a nice run here, and they're really, really dirty here in this game, Arsenal. A very cynical foul by Callum Chambers, and that is a definite yellow.
Let's go back to that attempt from Ramsey.
Noble into the box. Arfield off the bar! It's the third shot that's hit the bar in this game. It's the first one that we've had, though. And my God, it won't go in for either team here. Well, guys, the posts have been shaking a lot in this first half, because pretty much all the shots that we've had in this first half have probably come off the bar, to be honest, or any of the shots that have been anywhere near the goal or on target. And I mean, Arsenal's only 2 chances pretty much, both come off the bar, and both headers they should have been ahead. Was that Dumbia header and then the open goal header that was missed, and then it was a bloody miss for, I think it was Arfield there, who was so close. But it's anybody's game here, and it's nice to see we're putting up a fight against Arsenal, and we still haven't conceded yet, surprisingly. Ake needs to win that, and does. Fantastic stuff. Our defence has been so good so far. Oh, it's a great ball through, and they've split the defence, and Arfield here! Oh, what a good save by Szczesny. Both keepers have been in fantastic form in this game. Heaton forward. It's full time. It's our second 0-0 draw at home. We're still unbeaten. We still haven't conceded this season somehow. But a bit disappointing maybe that we didn't win that with the chances that we had. But all in all, I'd say that it's pretty positive signs. Van Volswinkel got his debut goal in the last game. Pasalic looked pretty decent when he came on. Carrick was certainly good in stages there. Helped us a lot. We just need to maybe work on creating chances, to be honest. Okay guys, this is the table after 3 games, and funnily enough we're in 8th, which seemed to be our favourite position last season, and we're back there again. And just like last season, it's been sort of topsy-turvy form, although we haven't lost yet, which is nice to see, although no one has in the top 8 other than Crystal Palace. So it's all still quite close, but it's a positive start to the season. I was expecting a lot worse, to be honest, when, I mean, look, if you saw the state of the team that we fielded against West Ham, we really didn't have many options, but now we've really brought some good players in, and to make it even better, Jose Perez has signed now, and I think for 2 million that's quite a good deal as well. But we may make one more signing in the form of a centre-back potentially. But apart from that, I think our business is done, and it's getting towards the end of the transfer window anyway. In terms of the next episode, it's not going to be easy because we are facing Spurs and Chelsea away from home, and if you look at the table and where they finished also last season, they finished first and second if I remember correctly. Now they're first and second again. So, I mean, we're going to have to try and do well there, and they're both away. We also have West Brom at home as well, so we'll be looking to win that. But that is all for today's episode. Thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.